Hi, this is Ty Ford, and now I've got the regular D28S 6-string, not the baritone, so it's tuned normally. And I'm speaking into one side of the Rode NTR. This is Rode's ribbon microphone, and it's bi-directional, and it has a big transformer and some active circuitry inside that uses the phantom power on your mixer to power that circuitry. So the point that I was making before with the baritone guitar was that you could put the microphone horizontally or vertically. The ribbon inside here, in case you haven't seen that other clip, the ribbon stretches this way. It's about 2 inches long, and therefore it can be horizontal or vertical. By that I mean this. What you want to watch out for your own benefit is that maybe you can use that to directionality and positioning to help yourself out while you're recording. For example, when I'm doing singer-songwriter recording here in the studio, frequently what I'll do is set up a mic in a figure-of-8 pattern, and I will adjust it so that the guitar is in the null of the figure-of-8. Normally I'd have the mic up here somewhere. I'd get the artist to sing and play at the same time, listen just to the vocal mic, which I'd be using the figure-of-8 on. And as they played, I would twist the capsule or the microphone so that I could hear as little guitar as possible. I don't know that I can play and adjust that to show exactly what I'm doing, but what I can do is the opposite of that and show you how much the voice goes away. I'm talking right into it now from a distance of maybe 10 inches. Okay, so now I'm going to twist it and go off to the null, and now I'm at the null. So that's how much rejection I'm getting. And that really helps if you're doing a really simple setup. So back to me so you can hear me. Starting position for a lot of people for acoustic guitar, for microphones, is where the neck joins the body. So I'm going to do that here, aim it right into it, and I'm about 8 inches out. I got to remind myself to tell you that on the baritone guitar I was using a thumb pick, and now I'm just using, flesh off the side. So the attack on the baritone guitar is noticeably more than it is playing without a pick. So now what I'm going to do is, now that you've heard that, is move down the neck across the body and to the bridge so that you can hear what the Rode NTR does at different places on the acoustic guitar. So we'll start with that neck joint. There, that's the sound hole, and you can hear the proximity, bass boost, the bridge. Back up to the neck joint. Now, as I said, I'm about 8 or 10 inches out. With this mic, I think I've learned that if I get about a foot or so out, I'm past the proximity point, and I can go right to the sound hole if that's what I like. And now I'm about maybe 14 inches out. Now, nowhere near as much low end as I was when I was just 4 to 5 inches closer. And also the difference about where you're miking doesn't show up to be quite as critical. We'll start from the joint and go across the face of the guitar out here at about 14 inches. That's the joint. Square on with the sound hole. Bridge. Sound hole. neck joint. And as I did in the other one, I want to do vertically, so you can hear what, if any, difference that makes. So here's vertically at the neck joint at, yeah, let's see, that's about a foot, maybe a little more than a foot. Sound hole. Sound hole. Bridge. And back to the neck joint. Might be picking up a little more bass here, either that or I'm just getting more warmed up on my thumb. So if we pull out a little bit further, did we discover something new? Now I'm 2 feet out and right into the sound hole. To the joint. Sounds a little farther away. Back to the sound hole. To the bridge. Sound hole. And I'll go to that one finally here for this, where you kind of aim down the body, picking up a little bit of everything, and I'm about 4 inches away at this point, at the closest point, although I'm actually aiming more at the neck joint. So you can dump off a lot of the bass on this that you would get if you were at the sound hole, but you're still hearing some of the sound hole. Bare nail strumming, and this is the sound hole. I'm about maybe 22 inches out. Let's see if I can make it closer to 2 feet. That would be more like 2 feet. Neck joint. Sound hole. Bridge. Of course, every guitar is going to be different in terms of what it's going to put out, but most of them will have the proximity effect, the bass boost, noticeably at the sound hole. And in some cases, if you cut, there are guitars out there that just don't really have wonderful tone, and you can warm them up. They're just, kind of edgy and nasty. You can warm them up more by playing around with getting to the sound hole tone, getting some of that proximity to fill up the lower end a little bit and take the nastiness off. So there you have it. It's a Rode NTR ribbon microphone. And I showed this on the other one. There's a little bolt here, or screw, that locks down the ribbon element for travel, so it's not shaking about inside the microphone. And you just open it back up. There are no switches of any sort other than, no controls other than that knob, no roll off or anything like that. the ribbon NTR from Rode. R stands for ribbon. I guess you could say it stands for Rode. In this particular case, we've been listening to a Martin D28S with not new strings, but not old strings, somewhere in that middle section where the brightness is gone, but they haven't gone fully dead yet. Thanks for watching.